Greetings, members of the Midnyte Society, and welcome back to exploring some of Am I the A-Hole's worst offenders. The stories in Am I the Devil are truly next level, so let's dive on into the madness.
Am I the a-hole for getting an expensive birthday gift for the girlfriend of my roommate? About 4 months ago my roommate, male 25, started dating a woman, Cindy, female 25, and she has been spending more time at our apartment because it's closer to her job. We all get along great and I, male 26, don't have a problem with her coming over. Last week I was doing my laundry in the bathroom. We have a separated laundry basket, I use the left side and my roommate uses the right. When I reached for my clothes, I saw that Cindy had thrown some of her clothes in our laundry basket as well. A shirt, some shorts and panties, all that stuff. I noticed that her underwear looked really old and worn out. I work at a nice lingerie store and get an employee discount. I often used it to buy my ex loungewear or lingerie and she liked it. Since I knew that Cindy's birthday was coming up, I decided to buy her new underwear as a gift. I briefly looked at the size tag of her clothes and bought her the gift the next day. Yesterday was her birthday. Cindy stayed over, and my roommate woke up early to decorate our apartment. When she woke up, we all had breakfast and my roommate told her that he made a reservation at a new restaurant in our city. Cindy was really happy and excited and I wished her a happy birthday. My roommate told her that she would get her gift later and she pouted. I thought it was the perfect moment to surprise her with my gift. She was genuinely surprised that I got her something, and told me she didn't expect that. I brought her my gift and she unwrapped it. She was a bit overwhelmed when she saw that I gifted her expensive underwear, but she thanked me after I explained that I used my employee discount. My roommate gave me an angry look and both of them left our apartment after finishing their food and getting dressed. He later texted me that I crossed a boundary and that I made Cindy uncomfortable. I saw on his Instagram story that they stayed at a hotel overnight and when I came home from work today, they were gone again so I couldn't discuss the incident with them. I get that getting expensive gifts can be tricky, but it wasn't my intention to upstage my roommate, or make Cindy feel like I spent too much money on her. I already told them that I used my employee discount, but maybe it was still too pricey for them? I guess I should have discussed a price range for her gift with her before getting her something. Am I the a-hole?
Wow, the ignorance to the actual problem here is insane. Yes, bro, you're the a-hole, but not for the reason you think. It is 0% about the price and 100% about the fact that you bought her underwear. And not only that, you crept on her dirty underwear. So inappropriate.
My girlfriend got hurt at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I feel terrible, but don't think it was on purpose. She's mad at me. Am I the a-hole? I started taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in 2021 as a way to get into better shape after the lockdowns. I had joined a regular gym and I also started going to a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu academy on the advice of my cousin, who had started going to one. He lives in another province, however, he was able to recommend one where I live. I'm only a blue belt, but I really enjoy it. I started dating my girlfriend last year and I thought Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was something we could do together. She was reluctant. I got her to come observe me a few times. She was still reluctant. Then she told me about a women's only class for beginners at a different academy. Part of why she was reluctant was that there are currently no women at my academy. We have had women before, but they always drop out and stop coming after a while. I didn't think the women's only class was a good idea. Plus the idea was for us to do something together, so I convinced her to join my academy. She joined almost 2 months ago. In that time she went with me every time she wasn't working on the same evenings I was free and would go to the academy. She never went alone though. A few times she complained to me that the others at the academy were rough, but it's a contact sport and I convinced her to stay after she wanted to quit. Last week, I had to work a couple of days when she wasn't working. I tried to convince her to go without me. The first time she didn't, but the second time I got her to go. She got hurt that time. She was rolling with a blue belt and he got her into an arm bar. She says he went right into it and didn't go slow or give her time to tap. She broke her arm. Left ulna near the elbow. He says he was just trying to show her how fast things happen in real life and didn't think her arm would break like that. She said the others should know because of the size and weight difference, and he should not have done the arm bar that forceful or fast. I believe him that it was an accident, however, I feel terrible for my girlfriend. I have only spoken to her once since she got hurt. It was mostly her being upset and I didn't really get to say anything. We were talking about moving in together. Now she said she doesn't want to. She said the others at the academy were rough, and should have known to not go so hard because she's smaller than them. It's a contact sport and one of the purposes is self-defense. I do not like that she got hurt, but I also don't believe the blue belt or any of the others were rough on purpose. She won't talk to me. I don't even know what's going to happen with our relationship. She said she is mad at herself for not quitting when she wanted to, but she is mad at me too and at our instructor. I don't know why she's mad at him. I feel awful that she got hurt, but at the same time it's a contact sport and injuries can happen. I don't think it was on purpose or anything like that. Am I the a-hole here?
You're the a-hole. You ignored her feelings, pressured her into doing something she wasn't comfortable with, and she got hurt because of it. She got hurt because of you. A-hole.
I mistakenly accused my boyfriend of cheating on me, and now he wants to break up. Was I the a-hole? Throwaway account. Long post, please bear with me. Have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 2 years. We've never had any real problems until now. He moved to a new job about 4 months ago and is being mentored into the job by a senior female employee. She calls him after work hours to make sure that the work is on schedule and to inform him of various responsibilities of the next day. I had been okay with all this, until one day she called him around bedtime and asked him if he could pick her up in the morning because of some problems with her car. I found this unnecessary and told him to not do it. He said it was okay for one day and did pick her up in the morning. I argued with him in the evening and told him that I find her calling him outside of work to be uncomfortable. He rejected that and said she only says things about work and as she mentors him, he cannot just ask her to not call anymore. This has been going on for some time, but the breaking point came yesterday. One of my friends called me yesterday around noon and told me that she saw my boyfriend eating lunch in a restaurant with another woman. She described the woman and I was sure that it was the mentor. In my mind I was almost sure that it was nothing, but still when he came home, I exploded and screamed at him and accused him of cheating on me with her. I shouted over him for a good 30 minutes. When I calmed down, he looked livid and showed me a photo on his phone. It was a selfie of him and several of his colleagues having lunch, and it was just that he and the mentor took a smaller single table by the side of the extended one. I apologized a lot, but he said that he doesn't feel comfortable that I am getting insecure over him working with a woman. This morning, he told me that he needed some space and went to his friend's house. He is not taking my calls anymore, and I really want to go to his friend's house to talk to him. How can I convince him that I know that I went overboard with my reaction? Too long didn't read, I mistakenly accused BF of cheating on me with a colleague and now he's not speaking with me. Was I in the wrong here?
So, instead of communicating like an adult, you jumped to conclusions, ended up verbally abusing your boyfriend, and now you don't know why he's upset and won't talk to you? Here's a hint. It's because you're the a-hole.
Am I the a-hole for telling my fiancé that she looks pretty when she cries? I am a 28-year-old male and my fiancé, 27 female, came back home from work feeling upset. She told me what happened and I consoled her. She was truly very upset because of an argument she had at work, she was even crying. We were sitting on the couch and as she told me what happened, I was trying to cheer her up and make her feel better. Then comes the conflict. When she seemed to be feeling a bit better, I told her, "You look pretty like this," and gave her a kiss. I was trying to cheer her up. She asked, "How?" And I told her like this. "Even when you cry, you're pretty." I promised that I was only trying to cheer her up and distract her from the argument she had before. But she got upset and said that I'm not taking her seriously. I apologized and told her that this other woman was out of place, that she, my fiancé, is a great person who is completely qualified for her job. I told her that this other woman is just jealous and feels inferior, that's better to just ignore her. But she's still angry with me, and I don't understand why. I would seriously appreciate your input on this. Am I the a-hole?
Ah, yes, women love to be objectified, especially when they're distressed and upset. You're definitely the a-hole here. Well, these stories were truly something, weren't they? I think once again, it's pretty clear how all these folks ended up on Am I the Devil? Who do you think earned the title of the biggest a-hole this time? I've personally got to give it to the girl who accused her boyfriend of cheating, although the other three definitely showed a level of complete ignorance that bordered on malice. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think.
Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for so many more stories. Until next time, members of the Midnyte Society, stay curious, stay brave, and don't be an a-hole.